Yeah, so problem with these matte black things is sooner or later they're gonna get worn down. Okay, this is the thing. Okay. Why do these dudes always go to these bathrooms and then just like fucking scratch these things on the walls? Something that women will never understand. Right? So, for the New Year's, yeah, drink. Real men drink tap water. Yeah. I'm just gonna make it a point. It's like the only substances I drink is tap water and black coffee. Yeah, actually, the biggest scam happening in the world in LA, alkaline water. Anyone who says your body is alkaline based, fucking pseudoscientists, like critique of Tony Robbins. I mean, look at him. He's got like chicken legs, right? Don't trust nobody with chicken legs. Step up. Actually, certain reasons to not trust nobody. Okay, so some quick critiques of modern day people. Kind of like the matte silver Hyundai Ioniq. It's pretty cool. Tesla S. Oh yeah, so I checked out the Santa Monica, the new Tesla Model 3. The interior lighting thing is actually super duper awesome. I love it. Yeah, actually the cool thought is it's cheaper to change the interior accent light color of a thing rather than to totally buy a brand new car is kind of a good thought. Oh yeah, anyway, so on your birthday. So the nice thing about your birthday, right? It's like a chance to recreate yourself, right? Like always to be recreating yourself anew. So one character that gets a lot of flack that I actually find super interesting, very underrated. This guy named Chip Wilson, who's like the founder of Ruru Raman. Also fun facts, Alo Yoga, Ruru Raman, Adidas. Almost all the clothing brands are all founded by men. So philosophically, I find it fascinating because then what that means is the role of the man or the designer or whatever is, right, is that you're trying to create an idealized version of beauty for women. So then fashion is essentially run by men. And it's also like your idealization of what you want or consider the ideal version of a woman to be. Is the general thought. Right? And who is the ultimate arbiter for beauty and stuff like that? Essentially, it's like, I mean, effectively, it's yourself. Is the thought. I almost wonder, actually, the good thing for your birthday, whatever, is actually to positively, like, not spend time in a car is kind of an interesting idea. Like, any time you have to spend in a car is kind of a miserable existence. Yeah, it's not good. And also, like, some funny thoughts about modern day societies, like, when did we become so sonophobic? I mean, granted, you live in sub-Saharan Africa. Spend 15 hours in the sun is probably not a good idea. But I mean, if you're super worried about the sun, just get the banana boat. We went to Costco. We got the 3-pack, SPF 50 or whatever. Just slather that bad boy on. go to the beach and have a good time. And actually, the truth is, like Pacific Palisades, Malibu, people call it heaven on earth. Even David Geffen called it heaven on earth. I mean, just look at, like, don't see what people say, see what they do. So even what's his face, Paul Getty, right? He created the Getty Villa, his own private villa that they turned into a museum after the fact. And to me, it's so interesting because, like, originally, it wasn't like, what do you say? He didn't intend it to be this public museum, right? He just created like kind of a chill out, hideaway, personal spot for himself to just enjoy himself, right? And therefore, as a consequence, like, don't look at like what people say, look at what they do, see where they end up living, buying houses, chilling out, see where they send their kids to school, whatever's, right? Or see what they, oh, so another fun fact, right? So all the Apple employees, blah, blahs, even Steve Jobs, right? Why did none of them send their kids to the school with the iPads and the technologies? Like, don't give your kids a Chromebook, this fucking ad spamware. Google's not good. Kind of like the new Lexus car, the electric one. So the reason why all these things are not good, right? So a funny thought I had was Google Chrome is essentially the new Bonzi Buddy. You remember Bonzi Buddy? Daisy. Yeah, kind of like that new electric Lexus, but it's gonna get outdated very soon. Actually, one of the reasons for being a late adopter or not buying the stuffs, electric cars, it's like buying a really expensive iPhone. Can you imagine in 2024, you still had an iPhone 4S? It's probably not a good idea. And also, I feel bad for all these people who bought the Teslas, because now everyone wants to buy a Cybertruck and the new Tesla Model 3 with their cool interior lighting. So I feel bad for all these suckers who bought the old version. So being a late adopter, especially in the school of technology, is a good one. And actually, it actually is really cool. So another thing I found with the Tesla Model 3, they added the turn signals on the steering wheel, just like the yoke steering on the new Model S and stuff. And then I'm sure also if you just wait long enough, Tesla Model S, X, Y, Z, all the different versions, they're probably also going to change that interior lighting thing as well. So that's good news. So yeah, so I think moving forward into the futures, just kind of delay. I mean, also like with Teslas, I almost actually do wonder if leasing them is a good idea, because maybe people should also just lease the iPhones too, because like ain't nobody wanna own the same iPhone forever, right? And actually the greatest benefit or the joy is for there to be a dynamic upgrade. I mean, maybe that's also the upside of getting just like a 2010 Prius. You already kind of know it's not gonna get outdated because it's already outdated, is the funny thought. So with technology, everything in between, don't get too distracted by the hype. Rather, it seems better to reimagine things yourself.